how to become an authority in your niche. So the goal of this workshop is to learn how to become and demand authority in your niche and get noticed. So who do you actually target? So this is a really common question that I get asked a lot, not knowing exactly who you should target because there's actually so many people out there that your service can help. And whilst that's true, this doesn't mean that you should start targeting everybody. If you try to target everybody, what you end up doing is generalizing and you're not known for something specific. When you're picking your target market, there are two things that you first of all need to consider. The first thing to consider is what is it you're really good at that you've had a lot of experience in? So, for example, in my own design agency business, I've got a lot of experience in the travel industry and also with startups. Therefore, when I was picking my niche, I knew that I had done a lot of work and helped a lot of people in one specific area. So I would have a better chance of obtaining new clients because new prospects can see case studies and testimonials from people who I've already helped who are just like them. People like to see that you have experience in what they are doing or their new idea or concept or niche. The second thing to consider is what sector or niche really fires you up and gets you super excited. What niche would make you jump out of bed in the morning and want to work with them? Because it's all good and well being really good at something, but if it doesn't excite you either, you're going to get bored. And however, there is also the danger of getting stuck on what is called the hedonic treadmill. So the hedonic treadmill is basically an uphill struggle where you feel like you're constantly trying to chase happiness via your dream job. And you find you actually, when you get doing something that you think you enjoy, you then would change it because you get bored or complacent. And you do have to be really careful, and it's about finding that balance. So first of all, what you need to do is think about what it is you're really good at and what it is you really enjoy. So even if there's something that you really want to target, but you haven't had experience in it yet, I would say this is slightly more risky, but what you can do is you can do some free work or get some people to test your product or service in exchange for a testimonial so you can build up that credibility. B2B or B2C. So B2B is business to business, B2C is business to consumer. Should you target businesses or should you be targeting consumers? So the honest answer is there's absolutely no difference. It's not harder or easier to sell one or the other. The reason being is because whether it's a business or a consumer, they are both human beings. They both buy an emotion and rationalize with logic. And that doesn't matter whether they're a business or a consumer. The only major difference that I have found in my personal experience is that business to business, to obtain a client and get a sale, the sales process can be a little bit longer. For instance, in my personal business, it can sometimes take between 1 to 3 phone calls or meetings to secure a client, but those clients are all high ticket. So meaning that they pay me a higher amount for me to conduct a service, and therefore I'm willing to put in more time to converting that client. The 3 biggest sectors. There are 3 big sectors that have a lot of demand. These 3 sectors are the health industry, wealth industry, and relationship industry. So if you wanted to pick a niche and you weren't really sure which was going to be the best niche, I would advise to pick one of these 3 sectors. Now, this is not to say that if you have a niche outside of this, that you can't have a successful business if it's not in this category. However, if you're struggling to pick a niche, it's worthwhile considering one of the sectors because a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners are generating a high income from these 3 categories. So let's look at these categories in a bit more detail. Health industry, worth around £197 billion. Wow. So this sector is huge. And whether you're a personal trainer, life coach, holistic practitioner, there's so many, you will likely always be in high demand if you have a business in the health industry. Wealth industry. If your business is going to help somebody achieve more wealth, then your business comes under this category. For example, indirectly, my business is helping people make more money through their website and just like yourself, and helping you to generate more leads, which has a knock-on effect to you generating more income. Therefore, it's a very desirable service that I'm offering, and I know there is going to be high demand. And relationships. This is the final industry, which is booming. So if your product or service can focus on increasing, maintaining, or improving relationships in whatever sense that may be, then this is a really great place to start. For example, relationship coaching, weddings and events, and so on. Your homework. So your homework is to consider who you may want to target and what niche. Research and explore niche options that excite you.